Hey folks, Charlie Fuller here. You're finally hitting retirement, ready to trade in those alarm clocks for some sunshine and relaxation. Maybe you're even dreaming of a tropical beach, right? And who could blame you? It's cheaper to live in some of these countries than it is to drive a car in some US cities these days. But before you pack your bags and grab that coconut water, let's talk some common sense. Moving abroad for retirement is a big decision, one that needs more thought than just, hey, the beaches are pretty. You're talking about uprooting your life, leaving behind everything familiar. That's a big deal, folks, and it's not something to jump into without doing your homework. We're going to walk through some things you absolutely have to consider before you even think about booking that one-way ticket. We're talking about your money, your family, your health, all the important stuff. Stick with me and we'll make sure you're making a smart choice for your future, not just following some fantasy. First things first, let's talk about your nest egg. You got to know how much you have, how much you'll be getting in retirement, and how long that money has to last. Don't just assume because a plate of food costs less over there that you're set for life. You got to factor in everything: housing, healthcare, fund money, the whole 9 yards. And remember, inflation is a beast even in those cheaper countries. Your dollar might not stretch as far as you think a few years down the road. Get real with your budget, folks. No sense in trading your American dream for a financial nightmare in paradise. All right, now let's talk about family. Those grandkids of yours are pretty darn cute, aren't they? Moving across the world means fewer visits, fewer hugs, fewer memories made. Can you handle that? Think about your kids, too. Will they be okay with you being so far away, especially as you get older? Look, family matters. Don't underestimate the importance of those relationships when you're making this decision. Next up, community. You're used to your buddies, your neighbors, your grocery store cashier knowing your name. Moving to a new country means starting from scratch. Are you up for making new friends, learning new customs, maybe even a whole new language? It's not impossible, but it takes effort. Loneliness is a real thing, folks, and it can be even tougher when you're far from everything familiar. Make sure you're prepared to put yourself out there and build a new support system. Chapter 4. Let's talk healthcare. You're not getting any younger, right? So you gotta know what to expect in your new potential home. Is the healthcare system good? Is it affordable? Will your insurance even work there? These are deal breakers, folks. Don't mess around with your health. Do your research. Talk to people who live there. Check out the hospitals and understand what you're getting yourself into. Chapter 5, Taxes, the gift that keeps on taking. All right, nobody likes talking about taxes, but we gotta do it. Moving abroad doesn't mean you're off the hook with Uncle Sam. You still gotta file those taxes, and depending on where you go, you might end up paying even more. Then there are the local taxes in your new country. Do your research. Figure out what you'll owe and how it all works. A little planning now can save you a lot of headaches, and maybe even some money down the road. Fun in the sun or sweating up a storm now? For the fun part, climate, dreaming of sunny days and warm nights, me too. But let's be realistic. Can you handle the heat? Are you okay with humidity? What about those rainy seasons? And remember, even paradise has its downsides. Hurricanes, anyone? Make sure you're choosing a climate that you can actually enjoy year-round, not just for a week-long vacation. Chapter 7, Test Drive Before You Buy. Visit first. Listen up, folks, this is important. Before you sell your house, pack your bags and say adios to your life. Go visit your dream destination. And I'm not talking about a week-long vacation. I'm talking about a month at least. Live like a local, not a tourist. Go to the grocery store, use public transportation, talk to the neighbors. Get a real feel for what life is like there, not just the glossy brochure version. Trust me, this is the best way to know if moving abroad is right for you. Ready to make the move? So there you have it, folks. Moving abroad for retirement can be a great adventure, but it's not for the faint of heart or for the unprepared. You've got to do your homework. Think things through and make sure it's the right move for you, financially and personally. If you're willing to put in the work, this next chapter of your life could be the best one yet. Just remember to keep it real, keep it smart, and don't forget to pack your common sense. Subscribe and like for future articles for retirees. Thanks.